Audio Jungle.
Good morning, Silver Spring. I'm back in live at 20904 Silver Spring MD, and we will be talking about the dangers in our neighborhood. We will also be talking about the dangers of internet predators and child predators. Right here, I have my good friend Bruce. Bruce, how are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
That's great to hear, Bruce. Right now, we have located 49 predators within a 3-mile radius of 20904. Bruce, can you confirm that?
Yes, sir. That is sadly true.
So, Bruce, right here you have a victim who would like to stay anonymous but has a very sad and traumatizing story to share about walking alone home with AirPods in her ear and was playing on his phone. Bruce, can you bring him up? Hi. It was horrible. I was walking home alone with AirPods in my ears and decided to hop on Fortnite mobile. When I was looking down on my phone, I didn't realize that somebody was behind me. They dragged me in a van, started touching me horribly. But when I kicked one, they threw me out of the car on the highway. But now I know I should look around me at all times, and I should now be on my phone while walking alone. Oh my god. I'm incredibly sorry to hear that, sir. But thank you for your story. Right here, we have another victim who also encountered an online predator, but she would like to say anonymous again. Bruce, can you bring her in? I knew I shouldn't have done this. I was surfing online through Snapchat and some guy added me. I thought he was cute, so I decided to add him back. We were talking for a few days, but then he decided to come over. So I gave him my address. But he decided to meet up somewhere, so I went to the park with him, but he was not the same person. He asked if he could touch me, and I just said, no, please, no. I ran home, and the next thing I knew, since he had my address, he followed me home. I called the cops, but thank God he got arrested. But now I learned my lesson. I know not to give my address to strangers and not to meet up in weird places with weird strangers. My God. You were very brave for telling that story. Thank you, ma'am. Kids, you should never talk to strangers. You never know where it might lead. It'll go on with some horrible places. But now we have another victim who had some horrible things happen to him while he was home alone. Yeah, so it was a normal day. I get on Call of Duty Warzone. My mom left the house. She left some money for pizza. Decided to go to 7-Eleven. Bad thing was, didn't lock the door. I was wrong. I thought I locked the door though. But again, I was wrong. I came back, saw some car in the driveway. It didn't look like my mom or dad's car. So I burst in through the door. Some guy's looking at me. Right? He has a vice in his hand. He has my mom's vice in the hand. So I didn't know he broke in. He looked at me, I grabbed the knife, dialed 911. He ran at me, closed my mouth because I was yelling. It was daylight, broad daylight, right? I didn't know who he was. He didn't know who I was. Closed my mouth. But once I hit dial, boom, like I busted through the door, drove away. I mean, now I know not to leave the door open, like not to get out of the house, especially when I'm home alone. Back to you. There are child predators running around your neighborhood every day. You probably don't know where they are. They probably know where you are, though. Make sure your kid is safe and near you, because God knows what could happen to them. They could get lost, even worse things. Always make sure you're near your kids. This happens to multiple kids every day. They get lost, they get touched, they possibly even die. This is horrible. Thank you, Bruce. This is Wally West. This was your local Silver Spring 21904 news. Everybody, make sure you're safe. Make sure your kids are safe.